It's Manna Monday. We all know that pain can blind us because it can be so distressing and overwhelming. Disappointment can also blind us. I'm thinking of Peter when he was let out of prison. I mean, he didn't even believe that he was let out until he got past the gates. He was like, wow, I'm really out. Then when he went to the home of his friends and other believers who were praying for them and knock on the door, and the young girl answers the door and she shuts it closed right in front of his face and runs back and says, it's Peter. Well, all the praying people were like, nah, can't be. We've been praying and believing for this, but it can't be. So she must be, I imagine her like, oh, what do I do? So she runs back to the door, and then Peter lets himself in, and they can see that it really is Peter. But this really took me out. When in Luke chapter 24, when Jesus meets believers walking down the road, and he hears them talking, and he picks up with their conversation and starts walking with them, and they're like, like, what's going on? He's saying, like, what's going on? He said, they're like, well, haven't you heard what happened? The Messiah, he was crucified, and we thought he was going to do this and that. And they're talking because they're in pain. They're in unbelief, they're distressed, they're overwhelmed. And Jesus continues to walk with them and talk with them. Then he begins to reveal the scriptures to them. Once he gets, and they're like, wow, this man is off the chain. So they invite him home to eat. Well, when he begins to break bread with them, they realize this is Jesus. Then he vanished and went to the other disciples. They're still not believing. He reveals himself to them. God knows how painful and distressing it is right now. But do not allow the pain and stress and everything that you're going through, because there's a lot of us that are not only just going through this corona thing, it's our pain is compounded. But do not allow it to blind you from seeing Jesus. Jesus is so good that with those as they were walking the road and as they went to the house, he was not going to leave them blinded to the fact that they couldn't see him. No, he revealed himself in truth so that they could see him. My prayer for us today, and when I learned this verse in, I believe it's Job 24:23, teach me what I cannot see. That is my prayer for me and for us as believers. In a time when it's getting real dark, Lord, teach us what we cannot see. So you be encouraged. Whatever you're going through, hang in there. Continue to pray, because God will reveal himself to you and he will teach you what you cannot see. Have a blessed day.